All right, here we go. Hi everyone, my name's Regan. Welcome to Total Body 45. We are going to be working today on a full body workout for 45 minutes. All you're going to need are a pair of dumbbells or some other objects of resistance like cans or bottles in your house, and either a mat or a towel. So if you're ready to get started, we're going to get going with our warm-up. First move, shoulder rolls to the back. So taking it slow here, we're really going to take this time to warm up our muscles and get ready for class. Let's get a few more to the back, and then we're going to move forward in 2 and 1. Same thing to the front. So taking these movements slowly, trying to work all the way around, feel those contractions in our upper body. Working our way up to a full shoulder circle in 2 and 1. Let's go arms up. Let's start back. We're going to have our palms facing up here, keeping it slow. Gradually working into a bigger and bigger circle. For 3, 2, and 1. Same thing to the front, palms down. Moving into some lower body next. Really big here for 3, 2, and 1. All right, coming down, we're gonna plant one heel in front of us, sweeping those arms down all the way around. So coming down by our foot, sweeping up and overhead. We should feel this stretch in the back of our thighs and our hamstrings. We're sitting back our hips. Awesome, gonna work through this one for a little bit, getting a deeper into that hamstring every time. In 3, 2, last one here. All right, standing it up, we're gonna bring those arms down finally, stepping out to a lateral lunge, sitting it down, and other side. Moving into this hip opener, warm-up move, really starting to activate our legs. Lower body strength will be our first circuit of class today. So prioritizing these movements, sinking it down each time. Let's get 3, in 2, and 1. All right, coming back up to center, we're gonna pick up one foot, bringing it up to our glute and dropping. So just holding this stretch for about a second. If we want to, coming up on the toe of the other foot, really getting into the front of our thighs this time in our quads. Still taking this slow, maybe adding in some balance here with this movement. Awesome, let's get 3 more. Then we're gonna come down onto the mat. All right, coming down into high plank position. That means hands under our shoulders. We're gonna bring one foot forward, taking that same side hand, twisting, reaching up to the ceiling, and switch. Same side hand, reaching up, twisting, holding that twist for a moment before switching to the other side. Full body warm-up move right here. Adding in our core to the upper and lower. Let's get 1 more each side. Twisting up. Awesome, coming back up to standing. We're gonna pick up the pace here, bringing 1 foot behind us, arms above the head. We're driving this knee forward, arms come in. Driving that knee, trying to work on that balance. Full body move right here, getting that heart rate up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Same thing, other side. One leg back, arms overhead, driving up. Working on that balance, trying to find a challenging speed. In 5, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. Taking a second before we move into our first strength circuit. So great job finishing out our warm-up. Feel free to grab some water. We're gonna be working lower body. Like I said, starting with strength, that means using weights if you have them. All right, we have 4 moves today. In this lower body circuit, our first one is an alternating curtsy lunge. One foot's coming behind and back, sitting it down, back to center, same thing, other side. So we're trying to get that foot that goes back to the other side of our bodies, but anything behind us is okay if that's too much. So we're gonna do these moves for 40 seconds with 20 seconds of rest. So grab your weights if you're ready to go. Starting off, alternating curtsy lunge in 3, 2, 1, let's go. We're back, up, other side. Taking this slow, it's a complex movement here. Really working our core from the start today. That's how we find our balance. That's how we stabilize ourselves. Awesome. We are halfway through. Coming up after our 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds to recover and switch to our next movement. Awesome. Sinking it down, using that core, up and switch. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Coming down next for a single leg RDL. So similar to that knee drive position, one foot's going back and we're hinging over. Option, more challenging move, lifting up the back leg as we hinge over and up. Joining me in 5, staying on one leg the whole time. In 2 and 1, let's go. We're hinging over and up. We should feel this move in our hamstring, back of our legs here, keeping our core tight the entire time. So that option for the balance, adding in a little bit more stability muscles, we're gonna hinge over and up. Still working that hamstring, just adding in a little bit more as well. Whatever option you're taking, we have 5 more seconds. In 2 and 1, great work. We're gonna hit the second side in our second round of this circuit, but next we're moving into our sumo squat with pulse. So bringing those feet out a little bit, toes pointed to the sides. We're coming down in a squat, pulsing, and then coming all the way up, squeezing our glutes at the top. Join me in 3, 2, 1, let's go. We're all the way down, one big pulse, and up. Pulsing at the bottom, squeezing up. We should be biting those knees to stay out, staying aligned over our toes. If we feel our knees are drooping in, we need to narrow our feet a little bit. No shame there. We'd rather have form in our movement than speed. Bring those feet in if we need to. In 10. Getting that pulse at the bottom every time. Coming down onto the mats in 3, 2, and 1. All right, down here, bringing our mat over for our final move in this circuit. We're gonna be bringing one knee out and then up. So fire hydrant, donkey kick combo. Joining me in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Same side, we're working out, pressing up, keeping that 90 degrees, and the knee out and up. Glute burner right here, focusing on those muscles. Coming up on our extended break before round 2 of the circuit. Out, up. Once again, keeping that core tight, really engaged through here so we're not working our back, we're working our glutes. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. Grabbing some water, taking a quick second. We're gonna move back up and do it one more time, hitting the opposite legs on those 2 movements. So taking a quick second here, maybe stretching, grabbing some water. Curtsy lunges are coming up in about 10 seconds. Always an option to not use our weights. They're just a little bit extra in these movements. We're gonna get going in 3, 2, 1. Stepping it back, up to center and over. Once again, taking it slow. The point of these strength circuits is really to feel these muscle contractions, making each one worth it, keeping that form intact. If we're ever losing it, let's drop our weights and keep working. Awesome. Y'all got this. Staying strong for 10. Switching legs each time. This is it for these movements. Almost done. In 3, 2, and 1. Great work. This time moving into that single leg deadlift. Remembering which side we did last time and switching it. All right, let's go. In 3, 2, 1. We're hinging over, all the way up. Core is tight. Maybe trying out a few of the balance movement, challenge move. Legs going up, back down. Hinging over. Your body, your upper body should be generally in line with that leg that's going back. Great work, keep it up. Coming down for that sumo squat in just a few. Breathing through it. Core is engaged no matter what. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand it up. All right, sumo squat. Feel free to keep both of those weights together or drop one down. Up in the goblet squat position. Widening out those feet. Have about 5 seconds here. Getting mentally ready. All right, let's go. We're moving down, pulse, and up. Great work. Taking it as slow as we need. Move 3 of 4. Almost done with round 2, last round of lower body. Getting that pulse, extra tension in every rep. Fighting to keep those knees out. That's what works. Our inner thighs in this move. Keep it going for 5. All right, and done. Great work. Coming down onto the mat once again. Side number 2 for our fire hydrant to donkey kick. Setting up with that tight core all the way around. I don't want to see those bellies drooping under. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We're out and up. Core engaged. Working side glute, upper glute, pressing up. That heel should feel like it's pushing through the ceiling in the donkey kick. More of a core move here than anything, really working to keep it engaged. Let's finish out this circuit. In 5, 4, we have 3, 2, and 1. Take it down. Great job. Taking a second here. Longer break time, time to recover. Grab some water before we move into a cardio circuit. So for our cardio, we aren't going to use weights, and we're going to decrease the amount of time in each movement, but that means we're definitely increasing the intensity. I want to see fast, intense movements here, really challenging us. All right, first one, everyone's favorite, a burpee. We're really going to get used to these movements, doing them a few times today, making sure we get the full benefit of them. So that burpee, we're coming down, hands to the mat, feet out, up, and overhead. Next one is a squat jack. So no weight, but kind of similar to that sumo squat. We're starting feet together, jumping it out, touching the ground in, other side. So squatting down each time. And our final move, coming down for some skaters. So right here, switching that foot behind us like that curtsy lunge, jumping over to the other side. So this one is more about speed. We're gonna work for 20 seconds with 10 seconds to rest and switch. Really quick rest, but really quick overall circuit. So we're gonna get started in about 5 seconds with our burpees. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, 20 seconds. option here to jump it out or step those feet back and in. 20 seconds of work. Find something that challenges you. Awesome. We have 3, 2, and 1. All right, 20 seconds goes by fast, but so does the 10 seconds of recovery. Squat jacks in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We're in and down. Not forgetting about that squat form. Still sinking our bottom down as we touch or at least reach for the ground. Working it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work standing it up. 1 more to go before our quick break. These are our skaters. Similar to that curtsy lunge, reaching back. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Right here, we're back, up, over. Same thing, we're trying to reach for the ground, popping back up every time. Looking for speed here. Moving those feet quickly. Let's earn this break. In 3, 2, and 1. Stand it up. Let's keep moving those feet, maybe tapping them side by side. Good, deep breathing. Round 2 coming up. About 20 more seconds here. I know it's short. Feel free to extend the break if you need it. Burpees are first. All right, getting ready for those in 5. Let's challenge ourselves right here, really getting that work in circuit number 2. All right, in 3, 2, 1, let's go. We're down, back, in, and up, or walking it back, in, and up. "20 seconds, keep pushing. Y'all got this. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Coming over for our jump squats, or jump squat jacks, that's what it is. I won't make you do squat jumps, but feel free if you'd like to. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. We're out, down, up, down. Pushing through it. This is supposed to be challenging. If it's too easy, let's pick up that pace. In 5, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work coming down for our skaters. Almost there. Last 20 right here. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We're back, up, over. I want to see that chest come up every time. Sending those feet behind us, like in those curtsy lunges. Looking for speed. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work standing it up. Really taking a second here to breathe. Maybe lifting up those legs, stretching them out. We are going to make our way down to the mat, but not for about a full minute here. Really taking time to recover. Coming down for some core next, working some plank movements. All right, no weights needed for this one. We're coming down. Our first move is this plank commando or plank walkout. Up or on our knees, we're coming down, down, up, up. Next one, in that side plank, we're starting with our hands right here in a normal plank, and then switching up side to side, switching those arms each time. And our final one, back in that high plank position for some walking mountain climbers, driving those knees in. So when you're ready, coming down on our mats for 30 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest for round 1. core. Let's get going in 5 seconds in our commandos. 3, 2, 1, let's go. It's elbow, elbow, hand, hand. Trying to keep those hips stable, regardless of if we're on our knees or on our toes. Down, down, up, up. Keep working. 30 seconds right here. 10 to go. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. 15 seconds. Quick rest before our side-to-side plank. So starting with our arms on top of each other, making like an equal sign on the mat. In 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. We're moving over, reach, over, other side. Taking this as slow as you need. We're trying to make it difficult on our core. Falling over is totally okay. That means we're working those balance muscles. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming down. One more move to go in those walking or running mountain climbers. Take the option that works best for you. In 3, 2, and 1. We're driving in. Feel free to take that higher intensity run or really focus on each crunch in the walk. Driving that up. I want to see those hands right under our shoulders, making sure we're in that good neutral position. We have 8 seconds. In 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Taking a moment here to recover, but it wouldn't be my class if we didn't do it twice. But this time coming down 20 seconds on each move. So decreasing that time, I want to see the same form, the same intensity we started with. All right, commandos are coming up in 10 seconds. Get ready for it. We are engaging our core. Only 20 seconds of work right here. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Wrong move right here. Elbow, elbow, hand, hand. Option for your knees. Still keeping that good plank position. For 3, 2, and 1. All right, quick break. Sitting it up just for one breath of air. Coming back down to that side-to-side plank in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Finishing it out. Last time in these 2 movements. We're reaching up. Twist and up. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Once again, quick breather break. Last move, the walking mountain climbers. Whew. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We're in. Right here, coming up on halfway. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit it up. Woo, awesome job. We are well over halfway through the bulk of our workout today, so pat yourself on the back. Coming up for some upper body. Next, taking a quick breather here, grabbing some water. For the rest of class, it's going to follow a similar circuit as we did before. Strength circuit, this time upper body, then some cardio. Those same movements we started off class with, and then some core. All right, when you're ready, make your way up to standing, check in, make sure we're feeling okay. Grab those weights if you have them. First move, alternating shoulder raises. That's coming out and up, squeezing that core to keep our arms stable. Let's get started in 10 seconds. Grab those weights if you're ready. Once again, 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds to rest and switch in these strength circuits. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Right here, we're out and up. Really keeping that core engaged, keeping a slight bend in your knees to make sure the blood can flow all the way down and back. Squeezing your upper back and your shoulders. We're out and up. Awesome work. Option, always an option to use one arm at a time. Working it. 40 seconds of work is done in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Next move, coming down, one weight onto the ground. We're stepping 1 foot forward, dumbbells in our opposite hand, and we're sending it back behind us, working our tricep here. Really slow movement. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Sending that arm back, making sure our opposite foot is forward, working through that elbow joint. I don't want to see the shoulder moving here as we send it back. Keeping this one slow and controlled. I know it can be a difficult movement. Isolating one arm at a time. Awesome work. Sending that arm back. Y'all look great. 10. Keeping it slow for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Taking 20 seconds before our hammer curl to press. That's going to be a hammer curl, bicep curl, up, down in that hammer curl. So I know you might feel a little bit uneven right now because we only worked one side. We are going to come back for side number 2 in our second round. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. They're up, overhead, down in the curl. So I don't want to see your arms just coming all the way down from the top. We want to move up in that bicep curl and come down in it as well. Both types of contraction are important. Once again, keeping that slight bend in our knees, keeping that lower core engaged. Let's get the most of each of these movements. In 10. One arm is an option here. Just make sure we're alternating it. For 3, 2, and 1. Last move, we are coming down onto the mat. We get to lay down for upper body right here with our chest press to fly. So both weights are overhead. We're pressing up, down, up, out, in. Join me when you're ready right here, pressing up. We can remove that middle down, just out, down. Chest press, chest fly. Taking these movements slow, really working these muscles. Let's finish out round 1 of upper body, coming into round 2. Y'all are doing so great, making yourselves proud, remembering why you showed up to class today. Let's work it. In 8. We have 5 seconds. 4. In 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Standing it up. Taking a second once again, maybe grabbing a sip of water. We have 15 minutes left in class. Going through that arm circuit once again before we move on for our quick core, maybe some cardio at the end as well. All right, in 15 seconds, starting off with those shoulder raises out and front. Taking this break to grab some water, maybe switch up our weights. Let's go in 3, 2, and 1. 40 seconds of work right here. Up and down. I know I preach it all day, but everything here is a core move since we're keeping it engaged the entire time. We don't want to feel our bellies coming out in these movements because we're tucking it in. That's what keeps us stable, using those muscles deep, deep in our core. Awesome work. We have 10. Shoulders burning right here. Let's finish it out in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. This time setting down one weight, switching sides. So we should have one foot forward and the dumbbell in the opposite hand of last time. Hinging it over a little bit for these tricep extensions. Let's get going in 5 seconds. Really committing to it right here. We want to even ourselves out from round 1. Sending it back. Keeping this as slow as you need. Trying to minimize movement in the shoulder. I know it's hard. Arm is sending back. Really helping us strengthen and lean out our arms. Working that balance as well. Awesome work. We have less than 10, finishing it here. In 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Coming down, grabbing that other weight for our hammer curl to overhead press. 10 seconds. Get ready. 2 last moves in upper body. Y'all are doing so great. Let's finish out this strength circuit. In 3, 2, and 1. We're curling up, press, down in the curl. Slight bend, core engaged. Option is there for 1 at a time. Pressing up. Y'all have got this. Coming down on the mats next. We have 10. Pressing up overhead. Awesome work. Staying strong for 3, 2, and 1. Coming down. Taking our quick 20 seconds to make our way down onto the mat. Getting ready for our chest press to fly. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and press right here. We're up, out, out, in, and down. Taking care to make each of these movements intentional. I know we're almost done with strength. We want to put in that same intensity we did at the very beginning with our curtsy lunges. Less than 10 right here. In 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. Sitting it up. All right, we are going to come back into that cardio really quick here. Get excited. I know upper body can be a little bit boring sometimes, so we have to throw in some more burpees. Right here, those same 3 moves that we did before, same style of circuit, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. We are doing it again. So getting ready for it. In about 10 seconds, we'll get going. We have burpees, we have squat jacks, we have skaters. Right here in 5, I want to see some high intensity burpees. 3, 2, 1, let's go. We're moving down, back, up to the top. Let's get this work here, getting that heart rate up before we come down for some core and our cool down. In 5, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, 10 seconds. Keep those feet moving for our squat jacks. In 3, 2, and 1. Let's go right here. We're down and up. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Keeping those little motions in. Skaters coming up. Let's do it. In 3, 2, 1. Let me see it right here, that intensity. Looking for speed. Chest is coming up and down. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. Longer break right here, but we are going to do it again, so take a second. Remember, it's only 1 minute of work. When we put those 20-second intervals together, 1 minute of cardio left in class. That is not so bad. All right, about 20 more seconds. Take in that air. Let out your exhaustion, your fears of being so tired after this, because it's gonna be so worth it. Making yourself proud here. In 5 seconds, burpees. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. We're out, back, up. Don't forget that option to walk it out with those feet. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand it up. 2 more moves. We've got this. Squat jacks. In 3, 2, and 1. We're out and up. 20 seconds of work. Let's get it. Reaching for the ground each time. Not forgetting that squat form. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're up for our last bit of cardio. 20-second push in our skaters. All right, coming up, let's finish it out strong. I know you can do it. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. We're back, up, and over. 20 seconds has started, so should you. Working through it. Let's finish this out strong. In 5, 4, 3, oh my gosh, my shoe, 2, and 1. Why do I always do that? Great job, guys. Moving through it, putting my shoe back on. After you take a sip of water, cool down for a quick sec, we're coming down on the mat for our final circuit, which is core. All right, this time, a little bit different than we did before. We're gonna come back to those same 3 movements, working through them for 20, 20, 20. So really quick, finishing it out. Really wanna make sure we get the full benefit of those movements in before our cool down. All right, so the first one was the commandos, second, side to side planks, and third, walking climbers. Let's get going in 3, 2, and 1. Commandos right here. Still having that heart rate up is okay. Just making sure this isn't too intense. Last minute of work though. In 3, 2, and 1. Coming for our side to side plank. Starting position with arms on top of one another. In 3, 2, and 1. We're twisting, reach, twist again. Keeping it controlled. If we fall down, that is totally okay. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back, last move of class. We are so close to our cool down. Gonna be those wide or walking mountain climbers. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. In, 20 seconds. Driving each of those knees in, fast or slow, whatever you need to finish it out strong. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. We're moving into our cool down. Feel proud of yourselves right here. Starting off by laying on our backs, extending those legs fully out and arms overhead. Taking a few deep breaths here. Whew, feeling proud of ourselves. Releasing all that stress before our workout. Let's drive in one knee, holding around it, maybe rolling out our ankle. And then we're gonna extend the leg and pull it in for a stretch, grabbing anywhere but your knee, stretching out our hamstrings. For 3, 2, and 1. Same thing, other side, starting with the knee in, pulling it towards your chest, rolling out the ankle. Still working on those deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Extending for the full leg stretch. Awesome work today. For 3, 2, and 1. Legs are out, arms are overhead. Once again, reaching out to be as tall as we can, stretching through our core. We're gonna roll over onto our stomachs here. First, coming up into hands and knees position for some cat-cows. So arching the back, lifting the head, arching the back in the other direction, tucking the chin. Syncing this movement in with our breath, working through a few cycles here at your own pace. Let's get one more cycle, switching those arches in the back. And then we're gonna walk those hands out, dropping the hips to the ground, stretching up into cobra. So lifting the head and neck towards the ceiling, maybe pushing in one shoulder at a time, whatever feels comfortable for you. Then we're gonna tuck those toes under and press up into downward dog. So creating a triangle with our bodies here, pushing our weight back towards our heels, but also keeping some weight in our palms and each of our fingertips. If you'd like, maybe walking out your feet, feeling that stretch in our hamstrings for a few more moments before walking our hands in towards our feet. Lingering at the bottom for a moment and then rolling up vertebrae by vertebrae all the way up to standing. Once we're here, checking in, making sure we feel okay. Then we're gonna pick one foot up, bringing it up to our glute and maybe pushing our hips towards the front. We're really getting into our quad stretch. Still working on those deep breathing right here, making sure we get that heart rate back down to a more normal level before we finish our workout today. Once again, pushing those hips forward on the other side, really getting into our quad. For 3, 2, and 1. Let's drop that foot, bringing the other one in front of our opposite knee and sitting it down some. We should feel this stretch in our outer hip, trying to work on that balance as well as we sit our bottom back. For 3, 2, and 1. Other side. Sitting it back. Outer hip, feeling that stretch. All right, coming up, last few things I have for you. Bringing one arm across the chest, stretching out through that shoulder. Making sure our legs feel okay. Feel free to do any more stretches after class if you feel anything. Then we can bring that arm up overhead, shooting the hand down towards our spine, stretching out our triceps. Same thing, other side, arm is coming over. We're pulling it with the other side. And then bringing it overhead. Last little bit of class, I just want to say thank you all for coming. Great job getting your workout in today. If you have any questions, feedback, concerns, feel free to leave them in the description box of this video. But if not, have a great week. My name's Regan.